What do you say we tenderize the white supremacy ideology? Till it looks like that. You know, World War II Germany and QAnon have a lot in common. Today we're going to finally discuss the Institute of Atlantis. After the Night of Long Knives and the Night of Broken Glass, all the normal folk were basically in fight or flight response, and they would need something to settle the flock, and they chose propaganda. Propaganda that still exists to this day. If they could establish that they were descended from a race of superhumans that were destined to rule the world, well, that's just crazy enough to work. So they invented pseudo-history. They claimed that the Aryans were descended from Atlantis and from the North Atlantic. When there was a massive flood, they went to high ground. And that's how we got all the Germanic tribes that eventually became the Norse. There is still a building there to this day that Hermann Wirth founded. 1931, Hermann Wirth put the cherry on top of this waste of taxpayers' money. It had a wooden sculpture of Odin hanging on Yggdrasil, the world tree. Even had glass steps going up to the top study area to simulate the exodus from Atlantis. So they gathered up a bunch of nudge historians and archaeologists and went all over the place trying to connect the Norse to any other continent. I'm gonna keep saying Norse because the other word is trash. Were you aware they even went looking for Shangri-La in Tibet? All they needed to do was somehow to connect the Norse people to the German people. That makes them magically from Atlantis, therefore their birthright to rule over others, because the superiorness or something. And this is what happens when you romanticize the Vikings. Because it was so heavily used in their, well, let's just call it conspiracy theory, the half-mustachery still remains today, because Atlantis was real. Make it their birthright. A morale-building pizza party with anchovies on it. They got so desperate, they even tried measuring skulls to prove who was superior and who was not. But that's a video for another time. I would imagine you're at your limit of crazy right now. But hey, at least we got Indiana Jones out of it, I guess.